the place, right? We're seeing that the skill guys with that judo background, though, they're mixing in the wrestling and they're just fighting and sort of old school kickboxing style coming from these interesting kicks coming out of Mason versus Mike Davis, right? Davis is going to try to start training in judo when he was a little kid and then going home on the weekends to do MMA. Boy. Starting a weight class, you just think
168 though, so he's not like a huge dude.
Right, but look how lean he cut the water. Mike Davis doesn't have any of that stuff called body. Look at him and see his training partners. He's strong. Yeah. There's no need to go. He's well-rounded. He can wrestle. He can strike. I'm a fan of watching Mike.
The tape for this lightweight contest, and the Welshman is 3 years younger than the American, fights with 1.5 inches.
This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record, 10 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Blaine of Wales, Mason Dragon Jones. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 8 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 154.5 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Mike Beast Boy Davis. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
To steal a line that Dana White uses, if you don't know now, you know, right? This was jumping off the page with me, this bout. This is a heck of a fight right here between two top prospects. And Mike Davis in your screens, Mason Jones wearing the grey, no touch of gloves, but these guys were very friendly to one another at the weigh-ins and the stare downs. Jones just ate a big shot.
You think that Mike Davis is afraid of this kid or worried about this kid? Mike Davis fought Gilbert Burns and Sadiq Youssef. I mean, you see how good he looked in his last fight. Well, he wasn't fighting Sadiq or Gilbert Burns. So, I mean, this kid has fought some of the best fighters in the world. So fighting Mason Jones, although it's daunting, it doesn't really stand out more than anything else to Mike Davis.
And he's also said, I dare you to strike with me as well.
Oh! You see that body shot by Davis.
Oh!
Wow.
What's it with the whip kicks tonight, DC?
Hey, you know, your boy Luke Rockhold is really good at that kicking.
Yes.
That exact same style where he kind of picks it up, chops it down. Oh!
Both of these fighters with pro boxing experience. Mike Davis actually used to attend Customato's gym every day pretty much from when he was 14 to he was 20 under the tutelage of Kevin Rooney, who, you know, is handling Mike Tyson. So he's got some hands.
Yeah, he's got some great hands, and he's very calm in the stand-up and striking. You know, Paulie made a great point in the walk-on about how the Europeans are getting better at wrestling. Before it was just the Russians. You worry about the Russians and the wrestling, but now everybody has a bit of it. That's why they're becoming so much better as mixed martial artists.
And we come over to you guys, though, however. Mason Jones goes to Team Alpha Male. Yep. He's now an accepted member of the team, if you like.
Yeah, look at that lead calf there of Mason already starting to show a lot of redness.
Look at that head movement, Paul.
Beautiful work from both guys, though. I mean, Jones staying right in there and trying to use his boxing, pressuring forward. He's the one moving in right now.
Oh, he's cracked him there.
He cracked him, but again, slipping, ripping. Both guys showing fantastic movement on their feet.
Jones is throwing that lead body shot and then
nice takedown,
throwing the right hand over the top. Beautiful takedown off of the blind kick of Mason Jones. That's lying today's mixed martial arts.
Man.
You cannot just throw blind kicks. You have to set them up.
Nice work there from Mason Jones to pop back up to his feet. Took a couple shots. Lands a nice leg kick of his own. Another takedown attempt here from Davis.
Thing is, though, Paul, sometimes you accept you're going to take a couple of shots when you're taken down to get back up, but not with that kind of power.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
ridiculous.
Just hearing that.
Mike is a better boxer than Mason Jones. And that was a great kick there by Jones.
A solid calf kick there from Jones.
And all the weight was on the hands of Davis, up on the leg of Davis. And that's all it takes is one of those, right? Whenever your weight is on your front foot and the guy lands that beautiful low leg kick, it deads the leg.
And gents, where Mason's from, actually the very same region as Jack Shaw, I might add, and Joe Duffy actually grew up in the same area. These are from a mining community.
Whoa!
Jones' hands. I'm sorry. I don't know if Davis is a better boxer.
I told you. Yeah,
maybe it looked like that early, but right now Mason Jones is finding his flow.
That's a smart move there from Davis.
Beautiful.
To slow things down on the feet. But yeah, no, Jones is looking, it's the movement. When he's in that firefight, he's very confident in moving his head and staying safe. He's got to watch the clinch here from Davis, though. Very good clinch.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, this is living up to what we expected, fellas.
Jones takes risks. I mean, even taking that shot for the Cage Warriors welterweight title, I'm sure you guys watched it. Adam Proctor's a huge human being for welterweight.
Yeah, what was he, 6'3"? Six
big unit, yeah. But, you know, Mike Davis took himself over to Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand on a whim and won the tryouts over there. It's interesting the parallels between these two guys' careers.
Good knee to the body there from Mason Jones.
Mason Jones is kind of starting to wear and getting Davis fighting at his pace now.
And I have a feeling this was a game plan he had coming in, DC, to kind of pressure him. He might eat some shots, but he's like, I got to get him a little bit worn out.
Yep. Well, you see it. Now you see Davis is starting to fatigue a little bit. You can see it in his body movements and in his facial expressions, right? And you see Jones starting to really pick it up now and land more.
Nice uppercut.
That was a beautiful combination right there by Jones. And it honestly does not seem as though Jones' mind's getting taken down too much.
He's gotten right back up each time.
Yeah, he's gotten right back up, and every single time Davis has to take him down. It takes a little more energy, and then he gets back up, doesn't really get to build anything off of those takedowns.
Yeah, he's got to do something here, right, DC? When Mike takes him down, he's got to control him there. Otherwise, you've just wasted all that energy to get him down there, and then he pops right back up to his feet.
And it doesn't score, guys. It's just a change in positions.
Yep.
Counting down the
clock. Oh! He eats that shot.
You okay? You okay? Sit down, man. No, you okay? Take a seat for me. Take a seat. You need to answer off that right hand, okay? So that right hand is coming. You're okay?
You want ice on your back?
No, I'm okay.
Mason, your combinations, okay? When you're throwing single shots, he's counting off your single shots, so you need to put your combinations together first.
Wake up a bit more with your combination.
That leg kick after.
Don't speed it. The long range,
Yeah, well, you need to try to get inside. Your combinations are going to get you inside, okay? So you can't throw single shots. So if you're pinning, Mason, pinning with your jab, cut off.
Don't go in straight, right? Work it side to side. Work on your angle.
Single shots sometimes. I got him now anyway.
You need to be, give yourself a foot for that takedown, okay? So give yourself a...
Oh, please. Okay, back up from here.
Welcome back to Fight Island for round two of this scintillating lightweight clash between that man, Mike Davis, and the newcomer, Mason Jones from Wales. DC, what did we hear in the corner there?
They want Mason Jones to know that the right hand's coming, but they want him to pressure him. They want him to pressure Mike Davis. Get in his face, because Mike Davis is a guy that can really score from space. You need to kind of crowd him and make him fight at a faster pace than he wants to. Oh, beautiful little leg kick there by Davis.
Yep, now both guys have really damaged each other's lead calf. The one that lands another one or two of those, I'm telling you, you're going to see significant movement change here. Nice work here. But again, Mason is making Davis work with a high workload right now.
Oh, you saw Mason try to bounce on that front foot, man. He's compromised a bit.
I love that uppercut from Mason Jones.
I'm interested that Jones isn't entertaining the ground game. Like, he's a black belt judoka, Team GB, but also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt as well.
Well, Jones said all the judo throws takes too much energy. He said it.
But on his back, you'd think he'd have submissions, maybe threaten something, but he's not even looking.
Oh! Left hook.
Oh! He's starting to sting him here with these shots. Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
These guys are
right hand by Davis.
Good Lord.
My God, but he does not stop moving forward, throwing his own punches.
Oh, Davis
cracks him again.
Davis is starting to load up now, Paul.
Oh my
Beautiful
God.
combination by Davis.
Yeah, nice. Put a little pepper on that one as well.
Man, I like I like Mason Jones already.
I do. By the way, it's with a lot of pressure, Paulie.
What a piece of matchmaking as well.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Mason Jones said he wanted to be challenged in his UFC debut. He is definitely getting challenged.
Oh, yes.
I can see Sean Shelby over there right now. This one was put together well, my friend.
Yes, great fight.
Oh!
Davis still with that educated head.
That is so smart there by Mason Jones, going back to the calf kick. That would really benefit Mike Davis to throw a calf kick off of a jab instead of just standing and boxing with Mason Jones.
Yeah, because he's damaged it. It's already landed 3 solid times, right? But I'll tell you what, the poker face on both of these guys is impressive. Even Davis.
Yeah, but not so much, Paul. You can see it starting to wear on Davis. He's showing it a little bit more than Mason Jones. And I may be incorrect because he's still fighting good. But
Man,
you can
Mason
see him
Jones.
Oh, nice right hand there by Davis.
Mason Jones got a chin and a half.
Yep.
Oh, there it is, DC.
Yep, very smart by Mike. That would benefit Mike. That's becoming a calling card for the American top team. Is that low calf kick. They all do it, and it's very effective.
They are cracking one another.
I think Davis has got to follow up with that left hook.
So welcome to the Etihad Arena, Fight Island, Abu Dhabi. John Gooden alongside Daniel Cormier and Paul Felder, but no time for that.
Yeah.
Look at this contest.
It's the extended combinations of Mason Jones. Mike defends or evades the first couple shots, but it's number 3 and 4 that's landing.
And that's clean boxing work from Jones, right? He knows maybe 1 or 2 of these aren't going to land, but I got to follow up 2, 3, 4, and he's mixing things up.
Nice feint with that knee pull. Is anyone else worried about Jones hanging his jaw like that, though?
Carries his hands a bit low when he's in range. That's why he's taking so many clean shots. But again, this young man isn't making his debut against a fighter that he's minus 500 on. You know, this is a very competitive fight. People knew it, you know, when they were mixed up. I mean, he's minus 155. They put him in there with a real fighter because he said he wants to be challenged, and he definitely got that challenge in front of him.
I'll be honest, John, I didn't notice until you just pointed that out. He's got to be careful with that unless it's already hurt. But both these guys, I mean, the pace is furious, so they're going to be tired.
Yep. Mason Jones doesn't stop them. Mike Davis has done a very good job of countering and mixing it up when Mason comes in the range, but he's always fighting on his back foot because Jones never stops pressuring and going forward.
See, we see the judo in small little moments from Mason Jones. Oh, knocks his mouthpiece out. He doesn't care.
Oh, and again, lovely right hand over the top from Davis.
He smiles it off. He smiles. Oh, my gosh.
What a finish to the round by Mike Davis.
It's up on top, though, is Mason Jones.
What a beautiful combination to end the round, but then Jones ends up on top. This is a fantastic fight.
Last 10 seconds in this second round. We are having a treat right here in Abu Dhabi. More when we come back.
Beautiful, Mike. Doing great. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Try to get that knock. Well, we like it. Try to get that heart rate down. Try to get the heart rate down. Deep breaths.
When you're defending, keep your hands up. Every time you go straight, if you move your head off line, you need him right in the middle. That's perfect. If he gets too aggressive, he's right there for your back elbow. Sometimes you can stop up, slice down.
Okay. Good, yeah. Okay. Doing beautiful. Yeah. Patience, patience. There's no rush out there. Take your time. And always finish strong at the end. Finish strong at the end.
Pick them apart. If the takedown's there, let's pick the takedown. All right? Okay. Stay on top a little bit. Soften them up. Thank you, gentlemen. Beautiful. 5 minutes. You win both rounds. Let's finish it strong. Okay.
Welcome back to round 3 here in the Etihad Arena. Speaking with Mason Jones earlier this week, he said that he was going to get rid of Mike Davis inside 2 rounds. Well, that hasn't gone to plan.
And thank goodness it hasn't, because I want more. Make it a 10-round fight for me.
And the corner of Davis feels like he won the first 2 rounds. They feel like he just needs to be a little more patient. Don't rush.
I think it's really close, DC. I think it could be 1-1.
Yep.
I'm enjoying this way too much if you think about the score.
Yeah, right? When I get into a fight like this, I'm with you, John. I'm the same way. I don't know who's winning. We're all winning.
Yeah, everyone.
They're not. Their bodies are not winning. That's all I can say.
There are people watching this back home in the US now, early in the morning.
Yep.
Like with
Cup of coffee, little brutal beatdown. Get your day started right, guys.
Davis started very good to start this third round, man. He's out ahead of Mason Jones in terms of the activity and the sharpness that he's fighting with.
Oh, nice elbow over the top. Oh, beautiful elbow return from Davis.
Yep.
Both fighters starting to wear it now.
Jones way more than Davis, though. Jones is all beat up. He's cut under the left eye.
Pretty good.
Cut on the opposite side.
Davis's hair's a little messed up, but yeah, you're right.
He punched the cornrow out of his head.
I mean, Mason's looking like I'd be looking in this fight.
I think Davis had the same person do his hair that did Victoria Leonardo's.
Yeah, she had a rough one going.
It was done fast. Hers came out right away. That's why you got to just shave it, man. And listen, I did the shave by choice, not because I didn't have any hair on top anymore.
Yeah, okay. Look at the volume and accuracy stats there. Mason Jones, a lot of output. Who knows how the judges...
I mean, this is very close.
Yeah,
and the judges are looking for the more impactful strikes, right? Not the cumulative nature of things. The things that really jump off the page. Kind of like that one.
Yeah, but they've both landed great shots in this fight. They've both landed. They've both...
Yeah, this person right here, I mean,
seem
that's
to
exactly
have
what I
led,
think it is.
You know, I think it's a very close fight. And this fight's on the table in the third round. And to this point, I believe Mike Davis has fought better in round number 3. Jones is going to have to stay in his face and start to land.
Halfway mark right there. It's still anybody's fight.
Yes, it is.
Mason Jones' girlfriend's actually a Taekwondo competitor. She'll be critiquing his kicks as she normally does after the fight.
Yeah,
she might like that
one.
one.
Be proud of.
Man.
Mason Jones is unbelievably durable and insanely tough.
And the volume at which he throws, he's nonstop. He's got a pace going that's insane.
Yeah, Felder, he's a great pressure fighter, great young pressure fighter. A guy that is going to add a lot of depth to this weight class because he's only going to improve as they go forward. And Mike Davis is a young guy himself.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of big fights out ahead of him.
Yeah, not yet hit his prime. And on the toughness of Joe, I was saying earlier about the mining community, guys, this guy lives what they call the valleys in Wales. You get out your car and if you don't put the handbrake on, that thing's demolished. Like, he lives on a mountain, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, they are conditioned in that part of the UK.
Oh, it's showing here tonight, John. You ain't kidding.
Very gritty young kid.
Nice level change. Good sprawl there from Davis. Nice right hand. I mean, these guys are showing out tonight. The skills on both these young men is insane. Beautiful calf kick there.
Oh, what a knee right there by Davis.
And there we go. Mason smiles it off, says, come on, man.
Is there a more powerful technique than like, it is just a ridiculous weapon.
On the One Sports Science show, they did, it's basically a car crash going into your body.
Especially if you're holding, if you have that, the plum as well.
Like that.
This is crazy output.
I don't think there's a strike in fighting that's worse than whenever a guy's a southpaw and you're conventional and you run into one of those standing knees. It is awful.
Just takes the wind right out of you.
Well, it's a
Or
valiant
consciousness if you're to the head.
Yes.
Mason, oh my God.
These guys are flowing through their techniques as well. It's beautiful to watch.
Oh. I'm sore. I'm sore for them. This could be, oh man.
That was a great, big attempt.
Make them pay for
Big
it.
finish here from Mason Jones.
Hey, listen, I mean, this is a big sequence in this fight, defending against Mike Davis there. And now pressing against the side of the octagon. Jones needs to just let his hands go because this has been another very competitive round.
Oh, another knee from Davis.
Last few seconds.
These guys are laid.
They laid it all out on the line. What a fight.
Oh my word. Early fight of the night contender right there from these two lightweights. We will see how
Let's take a look at just some of the highlights from this fight, because we can't possibly show it all because it was 15 minutes of a highlight. Both these guys just ripping combinations back and forth. Mason Jones never took a back step except for when he was being pushed back with punches to the face. Look at that slip and rip from Mike Davis. Uppercut, hook, elbows were thrown. We had knees, we had takedowns. Both guys showing just incredible spirit, indomitable spirit from both these guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Mike Beast Boy Davis.
Big win there for Mike Beast Boy Davis, who takes the O from Mason Jones in a classic lightweight bout. Amazing stuff. Right, we move along here, and flyweights are up next. Brushing aside a bad night in his UFC debut, Santa Fe's Jerome Rivera is
feet tall. Weighing in at USA, Mike Beast Boy in charge, Keith Peterson.
To steal a line that Dana bout. This is a heck of a fight right here between Sue and the Grey. No touch of gloves, but these guys were very friendly to one another at the...
Mike Davis is afraid of this kid, or worried about how well and good he looked in his last fight. Well, he wasn't fighting Sadiq or Jones. Although it's daunting, it doesn't really stand out more than anything. You see that body shot by Davis.
Oh! Wow. Really good at that kick.
Yes.
That exact same style where he kind of picks it up, chop.
Davis actually used to attend Customato's gym every day, you know, is handling Mike Tyson, so he's got some hands.
Yeah, he's got some point in the walk on about how the Europeans are getting better at wrestling. They're becoming so much better as mixed martial artists.
And we come over to the team, if you like.
Yeah, look at that lead. Beautiful work from both guys, though. I mean,
yeah.
Jones staying right in.
Cracked him there.
He cracked him, but again, slipping, ripping.
And then
nice takedown.
Throwing the right hand over the top. Beautiful take. Cannot just throw blind kicks. You have to set them up.
Nice work there from Mason. Another takedown attempt here from Davis.
Thing is, though, Paul, sometimes that's ridiculous.
Just hearing that.
It's a great kick there by Jones.
A solid calf kick there from Jones.
And one of those, right? Whenever your weight is on your front foot and the guy lands that beautiful...
Actually, the very same region as Jack Shaw, I might add, and Joe Duff.
Oh!
Jones' hands, I'm sorry. I don't know if Davis...
Smart move there from Davis to slow things down on the feet. But yeah, very confident, moving his head and staying safe. He's got to watch the clinch here from those.
Jones takes risks. I mean, even taking that shot for the welterweight.
Yeah, what was he, 6'3"? 6'6"?
Big youth. You know, Mike Davis took himself over to Tiger Muay Thai, and the parallels between these two guys' careers.
Good knee to the body there from Mason. And I have a feeling this was a game plan he had coming in, DC, to kind of...
You see it. Now you see Davis is starting to fatigue a little bit. You can see it up now. And land more.
Nice uppercut.
That was a beautiful combination. Down too much.
He's gotten right back up each time.
Yeah, he's gotten right back up, and every single up doesn't really get to build anything off of those takedowns.
Yeah, he's got to do something. That energy to get him down there, and then he pops right back up to his feet.
And it doesn't score.
Oh! He eats that shot!
Take a seat, take a seat. Mason, your combinations, okay? When you throw in single shots, he's counting off your single kick after.
Don't fade it.
The long range, Jeff.
Yep. Pin in with your jab, pin in with your jab, cut off.
Don't go in straight.
I got him now anyway.
You need to be...
Welcome back to that man, Mike Davis, and the newcomer, Mason Jones from Wales.
Mason Jones to know that the right hand's coming, but they want him to pressure him. They want him to pressure Mike more from space. You need to kind of crowd him and make him...
Both guys have really damaged each other's lead calf. Change here. Nice work here. But again,
on that front foot, man, he's compromised a bit.
Nice I love that uppercut from
black belt judoka, Team GB, but also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. You'd think he'd have submissions, maybe threaten something, but he's not even
here with these shots. Oh my goodness. Does not stop moving forward, throwing his own punches.
Oh, Davis crushed by Davis.
Yeah, nice. Put a little pepper on that one as well. By the way,
with a lot of pressure, Paulie.
What a piece of matchmaking.
UFC debut, he is definitely getting challenged.
Oh, yes.
I can see Sean Schill.
Davis still with that educated head.
And it's a throwing calf kick off of a jab. Instead of just standing and boxing with Mason.
But I'll tell you what, the poker face on both of these.
He's showing it a little bit more than Mason Jones. And I may be incorrect.
Chin and a half.
Yep. Oh, there it is. The American top team. Is that low calf kick. They all do it, and it's very...
He's got to follow up with that left hook.
Alongside Daniel Cormier and Paul Felder, but no time for that.
Yeah.
Mike, the fans are evades the first couple shots, but
right,
number
but he
3.
work from Jones, right? He knows maybe one or two of these aren't going to...
Is anyone else worried about Jones hanging his jaw like that, though?
But again, this young man isn't making his debut against a fighter that people knew it, you know, when they were mixed up. I mean, he's minus 155.
I'll be honest, John, I didn't notice until you just pointed that out. He's got both these guys, I mean, the pace is furious, so they're going to be tired.
Yep. Has done a very good job of countering and mixing it up when Mason comes in the ring.
See, he's up. He doesn't care.
Oh, and again, lovely right hand.
Oh, my gosh.
What a finish to the round by Mike Davis.
Ends up on top.
Ends up on top. This is a fantastic fight.
Last 10 here in Abu Dhabi. More when we come back.
Deep breath.
Try to get that.
No, no. Put your hands up. Every time you go straight, if you move your head off one, you need him right in the middle. That's perfect.
Okay. Good, yeah. Okay. Doing beautiful. And always finish strong at the end.
Talk a little bit. Soften up. Beautiful.
Welcome back to round 3 here in the Etihad Arena. Inside 2 rounds, well, that hasn't gone to plan.
And Davis feels like he won the first 2 rounds. They feel like he just needs to be a little more patient.
One.
Yep.
I'm enjoying this way too much if you think about the score.
Yeah, winning.
Yeah, everyone.
They're not.
It's now early in the morning.
Yep.
Like with
Cup of coffee.
Little to start this 3rd round, man. He's out ahead of Mason Jones in terms of the activity.
Oh, beautiful elbow return from Davis.
Yeah, and Davis though. Jones is all beat up. He's cut under the left
beat
eye.
Up pretty good.
Yeah, right.
He punched the cornrow out of his head.
Davis had the same person do his hair that did Victoria Leonardo's.
Yeah, David, man. And listen, I did the shave by choice, not because I didn't have any hair.
Look at the volume and accuracy stats. Who knows how the judges...
I mean, this is very close.
Yeah. Nature of things. The things that really jump off the page.
They both...
Yeah, this person right here, I mean,
seem
that's
to have
exactly what I think it is.
And this fight's on the table in the 3rd round. And to this point, I believe Mike Davis has fought...
Halfway mark right there. It's still anybody's fight.
Yes, it is.
A Taekwondo competitor. She'll be critiquing his...
Mason Jones is unbelievably durable and insanely tough.
Insane.
Yeah, Felder, he's a great pressure fighter, great young pressure fighter as they go forward. And Mike Davis is a young guy himself.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of big...
I was saying earlier about the mining community, guys. This guy lives what they call the village. Like, he lives on a mountain, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like here tonight, John. You ain't kidding.
Very gritty young
nice
kid.
Level change. Good sprawl there from Davis. Nice right hand there.
Oh, what a knee right there by Davis.
Like, it is just ridiculous. If you're holding, if you have that, the plum as well.
Striking
1 minute.
Fighting, that's worse than whenever a guy's a southpaw.
Right out of you.
Well, these guys are flowing through their techniques as well.
Oh, for them. This could be, oh, man.
That was a big sequence in this fight. Defending this has been another very competitive round.
Oh, another knee.
What a fight.
Oh, my word. Early fight of the...
Just some of the highlights from this fight because we can't possibly show it all because back and forth, Mason Jones never took a back step except for when he was uppercut hook. Elbows were thrown. We had knees. We had takedowns. These guys, this is going to be
for decision. All 3 judges score this contest. Mike Beast Boy Davis.
The O from Mason Jones in a classic. Flyweights are up next. Brushing aside a bad night.